Hello, IB English students. Welcome to the video for quarter two. Oh, I don't know why that says week 9. Sorry. I should say week 1, day 2. Please make sure that you open the day 2 activity, which is your DIRT prep sheet 2 of 3 for the awakening. This video is designed for students who were absent from our live Zoom class. So just go over very quickly what we did. As a reminder, everything you say, do, or type is recorded, so remember to keep it school appropriate. And as always, there's no saving, downloading, or taking pictures of our class today or ever. All right, as a reminder, right, Friday is the last day for IB exam registration, so please make sure that you fill out that form for Mrs. Ersky. Again, even if you're not 100% sure you want to take the test, at least just fill out the form so you have the option later. Once the deadline elapses on Friday, even if you wanted to take the test, you won't be able to because you have to be registered by Friday. That form is found under week 6, day 2. For our agenda for today, I wanted to very quickly go over the time management help that I provided yesterday, review the Awakening DIRT 1 of 3 answers as a class, which should only take about 15 minutes, and then time to work. The remaining of time in class was for students to be reading the next chunk of the Awakening, chapters 16 to 26, and working on their next DIRT prep sheet, which is due before midnight on Sunday. Okay, first, I posted an announcement and I also sent out an email to parents and students with this information, but I've put together a time management Google Doc that helps you figure out a way to kind of arrange after classes are done for the day, when are you going to do the work that was assigned for that day, and helps you kind of put all that together. Within the document, there's also help on how to put in purposeful alerts in your phone to kind of help you stick to that schedule that you create for yourself. And there's video instructions on how to fill that out as well, all of which are hyperlinked in the directions. If you didn't like your grade from first quarter, I highly suggest that you try doing something different. And one of the things that successful people do is that they make sure that they take the time to plan how they're going to use their time. Please take the time to do that yourselves now after you're done watching this video. And if you need help, you could always attend student support from 2:45 to 3:15, and I will help you fill out the planner and help you put the alerts in your phone one-on-one if needed. Next, during class, we went over the answers to these questions from the first DIRT test that you took from day 1 during this week. I won't do that with you now. You'll need to attend student support if you'd like to go over the answers to these questions. This is just so that some students still have to take the test, and I don't want to reveal answers. But if you want to go over the answers to these, I'll be available during student support, and I can go over those with you then. And then lastly, right, the remainder of time in class was for students to be working on that second DIRT prep sheet, right? As a reminder, remember to keep your notes to 2 pages. Everything you write should come from, or should be about information that comes from chapters 16 to 26, right? You have 3 characters that you've already been tracking, right? Edna Pontellier, Léonce Pontellier, and Mademoiselle Rice. And you have 2 new characters to focus on as well. That's Alcée Arobin and Dr. Mandelet. For the bottom section, right, make sure that as you're writing notes about this, you pay attention to these 2 in particular. They ask you to focus on specific chapters and kind of compare what happens in one chapter and what happens in another chapter. So make sure that you're kind of paying close attention to that. And when it comes to the global issue tracking, right, try to prioritize, move my face out of the way. Try to prioritize those notes that you took on the first chunk of the text. That way you're when it's time for you to figure out what your higher level essay outline is going to focus on and what quotes you want to use, it'll be much faster and much easier for you to do that. It also helps if you at least write down the page number of the quote you want to come back to or the scene you want to come back to. And as before, if you have trouble, you can always attend student support. But if you just want to look at a document or the resources that I put together about, how do you know the difference between what's useful information to put on these sheets and what's not useful information, you can click on that hyperlink in the footer, and that resource should help you make those decisions. All right, and that was it. Please remember to make sure that you finish reading chapters 16 to 26, finish your second DIRT prep sheet, and turn that in before midnight on Sunday. And again, if you have any questions, I'm available from 2:45 to 3:15 during student support for help. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in class soon.